33 seconds. That's all DarkZero needed to plant the defuser against FaZe, not in ranked, in a major semifinal. And the easy explanation is, FaZe just got rushed. But that's not really what happened. DarkZero didn't just run at the site. Every attacker had one job. Individually, these actions look simple. Together, they leave FaZe with no time to react. So let's break down the 33-second plan that made this possible. When you are attacking bar and gaming, there is one area that immediately stands out as the weakest part of the bomb site. The walls around it are hard walls. The defenders do not have a clean line of sight from deep inside the site. You either have to play directly across from it, or you need someone watching from the hatch above. And if none of that works, the defenders are pretty much forced to either push toward the window, where they can get punished from outside, or throw every C4 they still have left. So DarkZero build their entire attack around abusing that exact problem. Their lineup is Sens, Solid Snake, Fuze with Shield, Capitao, and Thatcher. 4 players spawn on the west side by helipad, and very quickly, Sens, Fuze, and Thatcher all get positioned outside of gaming. This is the main group that is going to make the plant happen. Capitao takes a different job. He is responsible for library. His entire purpose is to keep the defender upstairs away from the hatch. Now, before we look at the actual plant, we need to talk about what Solid Snake is doing. Solid Snake spawns completely alone on the northeast side of the map. While the rest of DarkZero are getting ready outside gaming, he takes a long solo route through backyard stairs, and this route ends up giving him a free cleanup kill around fireplace. All the while, Capitao is rappelling up toward library. From this position, Capitao uses almost all of his utility to protect the hatch. He is not trying to take the whole top floor. He is just trying to keep Wamai away from the one angle that can stop Fuze from planting. Wamai does manage to get close to the hatch, but he gets there just a little bit too late. By the time he can actually do something, Fuze is already in the middle of the plant. Now back outside gaming, DarkZero have everything set up. Thatcher is posted outside the wall with one very simple job. He is only there to disable anything electronic that could stop the plant. Any C4, any gadget, anything that gives the defenders a way to deny Fuze has to get shut down. Then Sens takes advantage of one of the most important details in this entire attack. There is a drone hole directly into gaming, and Sens sends the projector right through it. This creates the Snome wall directly in front of Barstock, cutting off Thorn's line of sight and forcing her into a terrible position. If she stays back, she sees nothing. If she moves forward, she has to walk into the pressure from the gaming window. And that leaves Fuze with the most important job. He throws both smoke grenades into gaming, pushes straight through the window area, and plants in the safest corner of the room. And Fuze is planting behind layers of cover before the defenders can even fully react. With everything set up, DarkZero call the execute and move in.
I'm just trying to think, what is the Fuze shield for? It seems like they're going to go for an plant here because the Blitz is banned, so he goes in, the Thorn trap goes off, goes up on top of the table and starts to get the plant down.
So smart because the C4's not going to find him either. Kino, full HP at this point and no one can challenge him. They've managed to get away with it and all 10 players are still alive in the server.
So after just 33 seconds, the defuser is planted. It's a post-plant situation. Solid Snake's solo route now starts to make sense because he is coming from the opposite side of the map. He can pressure from fireplace and bar, making it even harder for the defenders to focus only on gaming. Sens, Fuze, and Thatcher are all still on the west side of gaming, and from here, they can watch anyone trying to swing onto the defuser. And that is the nightmare for the defenders. Capitao also rotates back toward helipad and holds the library window, just in case someone tries to jump out and make a hero play. DarkZero did not need a full map clear. They did not need 2 minutes of setup. They just needed the right plant spot, the right utility, and 33 seconds.
About 20 seconds to save this, Tim.
An absolute snatch and grab coming from DarkZero there. We said it's difficult to catch FaZe by surprise, but the North Americans, they're finding a way. Bolt with a beautiful shot onto KDS and such a tough retake because you have to deal with those players outside. FaZe can deal with none of them, and DarkZero secure a floor